Hey entrepreneurs, in today's video we're going to talk about your credit score. Your credit score is very important for a person who wants to get a car loan, who wants to get a big purchase, or they want to buy a house. It's very important for everybody, and in today's video I'm going to explain you the credit score system, what is a credit report agency, and my personal experience building my credit score. So first of all, you need to understand that your credit history will be 0 at the beginning. That's why, because you haven't had a job before and you need first a checking account, then get a credit card. You could get a secured credit card or you could get a student credit card. The difference between these cards is that the credit limit of the student credit card, it will be $500. In the other hand, in the secured credit card, you need to give the bank a fixed amount of money. For example, $100. You will have a credit limit of $100. After you have built some credit history, you will get back the deposit with the same credit limit on the secured card. Then you have to understand that there's credit score agencies. These credit score agencies will look at your credit history and they will figure out a score. They will take that score and they will present it to any financial institution or bank, regardless of the bank that you work with or the financial institution that you work with. Also, you need to understand that the name of these credit score agencies are Equifax, TransUnion, and the other one is Experian. These are the famous ones, but there are lots of different credit scores agencies. Also, you need to understand that credit cards is not free money. This is a loan of a fixed amount of rate. For example, if you take a purchase of $100, maybe are chocolates and flowers for your girlfriend or for your mom, you need to pay that amount of money on the time is due the bill. For example, if you do the purchase on February 7, you will do the payment on March 7. And if you don't pay on the due date, your credit score will detriment because you didn't pay the loan on time. That will make you less eligible to loans. For example, they will range the credit score from 300 to 850. If you're in the 300s to 400s, you'll be in very bad credit score. Then you are in the 400s to 500s, you will be in very poor credit score. Then you're gonna move up to fair, which is between 500 to 600. Then there's good, which is 600, moving a little bit up to 700. Then there's very good, which is 700. And then there's excellent, which is almost 800 or 850. So in the poor or very bad, you will not be eligible to any kind of loan. Then in the good or fair, you will be eligible to the majority of loans, except mortgages in the majority of times. Also, in the very excellent or very good, you're gonna have the best terms and the best interest rates. That's why as an entrepreneur, you need to have a very good interest rate and a very good or excellent credit score, because this will help you to borrow money almost for free. Besides, you need to understand that these credit cards are beginner trim. There's cards with annual fees, there's cards that give you money back, there's cards that give you a lot of different benefits. That's depending of your necessities. But you need to understand that a credit card is just a tool. It's just a way to show banks that you're eligible for loans. I think that you must focus, instead of on credit cards, you must focus on grow your business or grow in your professional life. Why? Because Credit cards are not an asset. Credit cards are a liability. Hey, I forgot to add that you could use Credit Karma or the app of your bank. For example, I'm a Chase user and I could check my credit card, I could check my checking account, and also I could check my credit score. If your bank doesn't have the ability to check your credit score, no problem. You could use Credit Karma. This is good because you want to have the idea if you are eligible for a car loan or a mortgage or any kind of big purchase that you want to do. Besides, it's good to keep in track of your expenses and your credit history, because this way you have an idea how well you're progressing. This will not make you rich, and that's one of the things about Graham Stephan that I say a credit card is just a tool like money. It's just to show banks that you're eligible for loans. And a lot of people have misconceptions with entrepreneurs saying that they have a credit limit of $3 million, $2 million, $1 million. I mean, there's people that makes a lot of money and they have credit cards of $10 million, which has the JP Morgan, something like platinum, something like very weird car that is metallic. But that's just flashy, you know. The majority of people, even entrepreneurs, will not depend on credit cards because credit cards are evil. The majority of them, they will charge you 30 to 40% on interest rate if you pay late your due date. That's why it's very dangerous, because you will end up paying more than the original cost of the loan. That's why you need to pay on the due date. Also, these two credit cards, I get them because you cannot max out your cards. That will damage your credit score. That's why I make purchases between 150 to 200 in each one of these cards, and I pay them on their due date. This way I could have a good credit score. 11 months after I started to use credit cards, I didn't have any credit history. But because I've been using my cards every single month, I've been building my credit history, allowing me to make a credit score of 725, which is a very good, but I want to get to excellent. And I think at the end of this year, I will get the excellent credit score. Besides, I'm going to extend the credit limit so I could have a little bit more of expensive room, so I could charge more on my cards. But you need to understand that you need to use them with a lot of responsibility. This is not free money. That's a very important lesson. If you don't pay on the due date, it will cost you not only on money but also in your credit score. So you need to understand that credit cards are just a tool, okay? That's all for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. Having said this, make sure to share this video to friends and family so I could grow my YouTube channel. Having said this, I'll be seeing you soon. Bye bye everyone.